All right, first off, let me apologize. I have to back out of the night show tonight and the morning show tomorrow. So no lunch money show tonight at 10 p.m. and no morning show tomorrow at 8 a.m. I just found out within the last hour I have an obligation at 7 a.m. in the morning. And I'm just not going to stay up till 12:30 or 1 o'clock doing the night show tonight and then have to get up and do that. And because it's at 7 a.m., I can't do the morning show. So not that the reason matters, but the long story short, I have to cancel the night show tonight and the morning show tomorrow. Okay, now, my reaction to the Georgia game. What's my reaction to the Georgia game? A million comments, tweets, and emails for my reaction to the Georgia game. Georgia's going 15-0. Did you watch the spring game? Georgia's going 15-0. My God. All these people who spent the last 4 and 5 years criticizing Georgia's offense, or in my case, crying about Georgia's offense. I don't know what the hell we're going to criticize or cry about this year. I honestly don't have a clue. What did we throw for, 600 or 700 yards? And that's with no starting wide receivers. JT Daniels was throwing the ball to walk-ons and true freshmen who will be lucky to see much of the field this year at all. I mean, I think Kyrus Jackson had a catch in the second half, but outside of that, I mean, there was no Jermaine Burton, no Arian Smith, no Don Blaylock, no Marcus Rosemy St. Jack, or whatever 19 different names he's added on to his original name. Darnell Washington, for some reason, was playing with the second team offense. I don't know if this was some kind of a shell game Kirby was playing, hide and seek or something. Darnell Washington's starting tight end. I don't care what he was playing at G-Day. Darnell Washington's a starting tight end, and he's uncoverable. He's 6'8", 280 pounds, and can play wide receiver. So good luck. So, I mean, Christ's sake, you need me to get on here and tell you? Did you watch the spring game? Georgia's going 15-0. That's my reaction. That's my reaction. Florida and Alabama are, well, not rebuilding, but, I mean, their offense, I mean, both those teams just lost too much on offense. Oh, Alabama's unbeatable. This, that. Stop acting like Alabama's unbeatable. Now, they've been unbeatable to Georgia, no doubt about it, the last few games. Alabama's only won that division twice in the last 4 years. Twice. They've won their division twice in the last 4 years. And I'm not knocking Bama, but the idea that, Bama's just going to win the SEC every year and everyone else should just go home, I mean, that's just insane. It's just insane. They've won the SEC twice in the last 4 years. So, yeah, I mean, their offense is gone. Florida's in the toilet. Forget Florida. Tennessee, well, you already know. Missouri might be the second best team in the East. That's pitiful. South Carolina, I forgot they even had a team. Vandy is still Vandy. Kentucky, oh, yeah. What an amazing year Kentucky would have if they went 9-3. I mean, it would be a historic year. Auburn, new coaching staff and no talent. And plus, they still have Bo Nix. What a joke that guy is. Who else we play? Mississippi State from over there? No, Arkansas. Shout out to Sam Pittman. I'm sorry. We beat you by 4 touchdowns last year on the road in Arkansas. We'll beat you by that again this year at home. Easy. But Georgia's defense is going to be fine. The secondary will come around. Getting that transfer from West Virginia helps. Again, I'm not trying to convince anybody he's the next Champ Bailey. But all we lack in the secondary is experience. We don't lack talent or ability. It's just experience. And so if nothing else, he gives us that. And he's pretty good. In my mind, he'll probably start, to be honest. The guy from West Virginia. And we've got 3 or 4 other young kids that are very talented that can step in. Keely Ringo, Jalen Kimber. List goes on and on. Defensive line, this will be the best defensive line you've seen at Georgia. Maybe, since the early 2000s with Marcus Stroud and Richard Seymour. We had a good one with Geno Atkins in the mid to late 2000s. Had a good one in 2017, honestly, too. But this might be the best of them all. Linebackers, loaded. Nakobe Dean's an All-American and a first-round NFL draft pick. We've got 2 outside pass rushers who will probably both end up with double-digit sacks. Offensive line, loaded with 5 stars. Probably the best offensive line in the SEC. 3 NFL running backs. The best wide receiver group we've ever had. That's even without George Pickens. And, last but definitely not least, JT Daniels Christ. 15-0, bitches.